Okay, so what I'll do is I'll be creating a new project today. I'll call it inheritance demo 2. Then in this I'll be having a package, app. In this package I'll be having app.java. Then I'll be creating another package, I'll calling it quad. Quad stands for quadrilateral, right? And in this quad, what I would be doing is I would be creating two classes. One is square, another one is rectangle. Right, now what I would do is I'll have another class, I'll call it quadrilateral or quad. Now this quad, right, as the name suggests, quad stands for, as I said, quad stands for a quadrilateral. What I would do is I'll have my rectangle and square, right, and I'll make them a child of quad. So I'll say public class rectangle extends quad. Then in square again I would say extends quad. Right, now in my rectangle what I would do is, in my class rectangle I'll have two data members. So I'll say int length, then I'll have int width, then I'll have a constructor, I'll make constructor public, I'll make length and width private, and in my rectangle I'll say this dot length equals to 1 and this dot width equals to 1. Right. Then I'll also have a parameterized constructor in this I would say this dot length equals to length and this dot width equals to width. Then I'll have getter setters, so I'll make them like this. I'll say int get length, I'll make this function public as well, so I'll say public int get length. In this I would simply say return this dot length. Then I'll have a setter as well, I'll say public void set length, I'll have int length. In this I would simply say this dot length equals to length. Next is I would have a function get area, again I'll make it public. And in this I would simply say return this dot length multiplied by this dot width. I'll have two more getters and setters for width, so I would say public int get width, in which I would say return this dot width and a public void set width, which will have int width, and I would say this dot width equals to width. Right. Then I'll also have a toString function, so I'll say public string toString I'll have a string str, initialize it to blank, then I would say str plus equals to, then a simple format to display our object plus this, sorry it's not rect, it is length. So I would say this dot length, then I would say str plus equals to, I'll give a comma space, width, I would say plus this dot width, then I would say str plus equals to, right, I'll close this, and I would simply say return str. Right, so I have a very simple class which is rectangle, which has two data members, one is length, one is width. Then I have a default constructor rectangle, then I have a parameterized constructor rectangle, then I have getters and setters each, and I have a function getArea which returns the area of that rectangle, and then I have a toString method. Right, in my toString I am just representing my object, right, which would enable us in printing our object. Right, that is what the intention of toString method is. Right, for square I am just extending it, I am not doing anything else. Right, because this is what you yourselves need to make this class. Right, then in my quad class what I'll do is I'll simply have a constructor, I'll make it public, so I'll say public quad. Right, and in this, because quadrilateral, we don't know what is there in a quadrilateral, right? So quadrilateral is something which is abstract matlab ki a quadrilateral in its own does not have an entity. Quadrilateral is like something which has four sides, right? But we need to specifically define a quadrilateral by calling it either a square or by calling it either a rectangle, right? So अपना जो structure है, structure कैसा है, that we have a rectangle and we have a square, these two classes, and both these classes would be child of a class called as quadrilateral or quad. Right, in this I am simply saying system.out.println and I am saying in quad. Right, and in my rectangle class, in my constructor, I am again saying system.out.println, right, and I will say in rectangle default, and in my another constructor I am saying in rectangle parameterized. So what I am ideally doing here is, in my default and my parameterized constructors, both the constructors of rectangle class, I am having a system out println. In my quadrilateral constructor I am having a system out println, right, and my rectangle class is extending quadrilateral, means rectangle is a child of quadrilateral. Right, now I will go in app.java and I will try to create an object of the rectangle class. That is what I am trying to do now. Right, so I will first write my main, so it will be public static void main a string array args. Now to use my classes I will have to say import quad dot rectangle, because I will be creating an object of rectangle. मैंने square के लिए कुछ किया नहीं है. So I will create an object rectangle r1 equals to new rectangle. Now, because I have something written in my constructor, right? Which constructor I am calling in this case? I am calling the default constructor, right? Because I have not provided any parameters during object creation. I have not called any parameters, right? So while creating this object, I have not passed any parameters. So this will call the default constructor. So flow would go here, right? Now looking at these three files, we have a quad जिसमें एक मैंने कंस्ट्रक्टर डाला हुआ है, उसमें मैंने प्रिंट एलन डाला है इन क्वाड. कौन सा कंस्ट्रक्टर है? तो एक डिफॉल्ट कंस्ट्रक्टर है, दैट्स इट. इन रेक्टेंगल क्लास आई अगेन हैव अ डिफॉल्ट एंड अ पैरामीटराइज कंस्ट्रक्टर. दोनों में मैंने एक सिस्टम आउट प्रिंट एलन डाला हुआ है, राइट. एंड बाकी दीज आर ऑल स्टैंडर्ड थिंग्स विच वी जनरली डू, right. And in my app.java, right, I am just creating an object of rectangle. Now if I run this, just check what the output would be, and depending on this output or whatever statements have been printed on the console, what I want from you guys is, can you guys tell me why did this in quad get printed, राइट. बिकॉज हमने क्वाड का कहीं ऑब्जेक्ट तो बनाया नहीं है. कंस्ट्रक्टर कब कॉल होता है? जब आप ऑब्जेक्ट क्रिएट करते हो तभी कॉल होता है. तो हमने तो कोई ऑब्जेक्ट क्रिएट किया नहीं है क्वाड का, पर इसका स्टेटमेंट जो भी हमने ये कंस्ट्रक्टर के अंदर लिखा है, मतलब क्या हुआ, ये अगर प्रिंट होता है, दैट मीन्स योर कंस्ट्रक्टर इज कॉल्ड, दैट मीन्स योर कंस्ट्रक्टर इज गेटिंग कॉल्ड फ्रॉम समवेयर. सो कैन यू टेल मी कि ये यहाँ क्यों प्रिंट हुआ होगा? जस्ट टेल मी अ लॉजिकल इन्फरेंस, राइट. आई डोंट वांट अ परफेक्ट आंसर फ्रॉम यू गाइज, बट थिंक लॉजिकली and try to tell me why is this statement getting printed. This statement we can understand why, because we are calling this rectangle default constructor, right. And in default constructor we have printed this, so we have explicitly called this constructor and it got printed. ये क्यों print हुआ, right? This is what my question is. So can you guys try? Give me a logical answer. I do not want I do not want a perfect answer. That is all fine with me. Just think through it कि ऐसा क्यों हुआ होगा. Yes, anyone, any guesses? Tell me ऐसा क्यों हुआ होगा कि हमने रेक्टेंगल क्लास का ऑब्जेक्ट बनाया, राइट. और वो रेक्टेंगल क्लास का ऑब्जेक्ट बनने के पहले ये क्वाड्रिलेटरल का कंस्ट्रक्टर कॉल हुआ. कंस्ट्रक्टर कॉल हुआ मतलब उसका भी ऑब्जेक्ट बना, जबकि हमने तो वो बनाया नहीं है, राइट. तो क्या होता होगा, क्यों होता होगा ऐसा? दिस इज व्हाट माय क्वेश्चन इज. Due to parent and child relation. Okay, what else? What in a parent and child relation? Due to parent and child relation, it acquire all the properties of the parent class. हमने तो क्वाड्रिलेटरल में कोई प्रॉपर्टी ही डाला नहीं है. हमने तो कोई प्रॉपर्टी डाला नहीं है, फिर क्या होगा? Maybe rectangle is child of quad, इसलिए quad will be called when rectangle is called. Anything? Any other guess? Try to give me a generic statement. Now, or maybe I'll ask you a question. Right? Can a child exist? Can a child exist without a parent? Tell me yes or no. A child cannot exist without a parent. What it means is that whenever you try to create a child class, means whenever you try to create an object of child class, first it should ensure that the parent exists, right? So first an object of the base class is created or the parent class is created, and then then an object of child class would be created, right? The reason for this is a child cannot exist without a parent. Understood? A child cannot exist without a parent. Understood this thing? So, whenever an object of child class is created, first an object of parent class would be created. वो internally create होगा. Right? Then the memory would be allocated for the parent class के data members and then for child class के data members. Right? That is the reason you are able to access parent class के members via child class का object. Understood this thing? Yes, excellent. Now tell me what would happen if I make this instead of public, if I make it private. If you have observed this correctly, मैंने ये इसको प्राइवेट कर दिया तो ये रेड हो गया, ये भी रेड हो गया. क्यों रेड हुआ? बिकॉज आपका जो रेक्टेंगल का ऑब्जेक्ट है वो बन ही नहीं सकता. क्यों नहीं बन सकता? इसलिए नहीं बन सकता क्योंकि प्राइवेट मेंबर्स दे आर नेवर एक्सेसिबल. प्राइवेट मेंबर्स आर नेवर एक्सेसिबल, तो ये कंस्ट्रक्टर कभी कॉल ही नहीं होगा. राइट? दैट इज वाई ये रेक्टेंगल में भी इशू देगा, ये स्क्वायर में भी इशू देगा, क्योंकि स्क्वायर का भी ऑब्जेक्ट नहीं बन सकता. राइट? सो दिस विल हैव टू बी पब्लिक. राइट? देखो एरर्स चले गए. अंडरस्टूड दिस? Excellent. So the bottom line is a child cannot exist without a parent. So whenever you try to create an object of child class, first an object of parent class would be created. And then an object of child class would be created. right? And how is the object created? By calling its constructor. Ab this constructor, right, it can also be called, this constructor can also be called by using a keyword called as super. So you can simply say super. तो सुपर भी क्या इंश्योर करता है? सुपर इंश्योर करता है कि क्वाड्रिलेटरल का डिफॉल्ट कंस्ट्रक्टर कॉल होगा, बिकॉज हमने इसमें कोई पैरामीटर नहीं भेजा है, right? So what is the significance of super keyword? Significance of super keyword is that it is used to call the constructor of the base class, and this super, it has to be the very first statement of your constructor, of the child class ka constructor. If I try to take this super instead of here, if I put it here, it is giving me an error. Can you tell me why is this giving me an error? It is giving me an error because first the child has to be created. यहाँ पर आप क्या assume कर रहे हो कि memory allocate हो जाएगी और child parent बाद में create होगा, which is wrong, right? So parent पहले create करने के लिए super जो है, it has to be on the top, the very first statement of your constructor. If we are using super, it has to be on the very first statement of your constructor. Is this understood? Super has to be the very first statement of your constructor. Excellent. Excellent. Great. Now, instead of the parameterized constructor, if I call the default, instead of default constructor, if I call the parameterized constructor, now can you tell me what would be printed? यहाँ पे है in rectangle parameterized. Now can you tell me what would be printed in our console? What I am doing is I am calling a parameterized constructor of rectangle. मतलब ये वाला, अभी ये वाला कॉल नहीं होगा, ये वाला कॉल होगा. Can you guess what would be printed? In rectangle parameterized. How about quadrilateral? So will this rectangle, if we are calling the parameterized constructor, then will this rectangle be created without a base class? फर्स्ट क्वाड का कंस्ट्रक्टर कॉल होगा एंड देन रेक्टेंगल का पैरामीटराइज्ड फंक्शन. ओके, लेट्स सी. सो अगेन default constructor of the quadrilateral class and parameterized constructor of the rectangle class. So when we are not using the super keyword in our constructor, right, by default the default constructor of the parent class would be called. Now our quadrilateral does not have any parameterized constructor. Now let me make a parameterized constructor. And I am simply saying in this, in word parameterized, right? So I have made a parameterized constructor in quadrilateral class. Now can you tell me what would be printed? in rectangle parameterized, in quad parameterized, then in rectangle parameterized. Let us check this out. It again printed in quad, which is the default constructor, and in rectangle parameterized. Right, so अपने आप कोई भी पैरामीटराइज कंस्ट्रक्टर कॉल नहीं होगा, आपको कॉल स्पेसिफिकली करवाना होगा. नाउ इफ यू डू इट लाइक दिस, इफ यू से सुपर and pass your length and width, right, this would work. Right, now what we are doing is we are using super to call parameterized constructor of our parent class. That is what we are doing. Now see, so what we got is in quad parameterized, and then what I got is in rectangle parameterized. Is it understood? So the thing is that in inheritance, whenever we have a parent-child relationship, a child cannot exist without a parent. So whenever you try to call or try to create an object of a child class, internally first an object of the parent class is created using some constructor. Right, this is the first thing. Then what happens is that whenever you create or whenever you are using or whenever you have to call a specific constructor of the parent class, कोई भी constructor हो सकता है, right? तो parent class में कौन सा constructor call करना है, you can decide that in your child class constructor by using the super keyword, right? So super keyword, which essentially has to be the very first statement of your constructor. And in super keyword, what you ideally do is you call the constructor of the parent class. Now which constructor you want to call, that is dependent on you, right? If I give 7,3 here in default constructor, so I am using super to call the default parameterized constructor of my parent class, and in my app.java I just call the default constructor. This thing will call in quadrilateral parameterized and in rectangle default. So understood the significance of super keyword? Great, excellent. Okay, I'll stop the recording.